Good morning. I became vegetarian and at a time when vegetarianism was really not terribly well understood. I don't think it's particularly well understood now. However, what that actually meant was that I think it must have been in 1972, I think it was, and going and eating out or eating anywhere was always difficult. I mean, for example, you'd get served up a pizza which had ham on it underneath the cheese, and so they thought, oh, I could pick the ham off. It was bizarre. However, I was a real vegetarian and never touched meat subsequently. Okay, back to about 15. Strange things happened throughout the whole of my life, in as much as I was going through Elmhurst Grammar School and really looking forward to being in the sixth form, because the sixth form had a sixth form house, and the sixth form house was somewhere which was where you could chill and play music and do all sorts of things. And then the comprehensive system came in and they closed down the grammar school and instead moved us all down to Strode School. Although I didn't go to Strode School, I went to Strode College because I was going into the sixth form. And all kinds of interesting things happened there. In fact, I think the thing that sort of struck me most was that we had student union, whatever the word is, elections and so on, and I was quite a playful woman, a young girl, whatever I was. I remember once sort of wearing whatever they're called, roller skates. I can't roller skate. I mean, I can go forward, but I can't stop. And I was roller skating down one of the corridors, and a couple of the lads came and took me by one on each elbow and rushed me forward to the library, pushed the doors open and just let me go. So everybody in the library got to see me. However, it was the very first elections and I stood for the vice president of the student union, and there was one other person up against me, and there were 147 votes were cast, and the other girl got 2 votes. I got 145, so I got a bit of a landslide of a victory there, which did my self-worth an awful lot of good. We did some quite incredible things. I mean, for example, we had an end of term, end of year celebration in the common room, and we had wine to drink and all sorts of things, but we didn't have any cups. So I dived out to go up into High Street to go and get some plastic or paper cups, and it was a long way. And as I was sort of like trotting up there, a friend of mine appeared on a horse, and so I jumped on the back of the horse and she cantered me up there. And yeah, I rarely went to afternoon lessons there. I would go down to the pub, and I was only 16, something like that, 16, 17, and I would drink quite a lot and not really get to afternoon lessons. And that was after I'd had all the issues with being thrown out. Going back to having been thrown out of home, my dad actually phoned and came and picked me up and said it would all be better, and it wasn't. So hence this was part of my rebellious streak. I had no reason to be well behaved and so on. So that's the start of that part of the journey.